Hello guys, welcome to Gustav's programming tutorial. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at how to pass arrays to and return them from methods. We already know how to create methods and give it parameters of primitive types, but in this lesson, we will be passing reference types as the parameters. Arrays, like all non-primitive objects, are reference types. This means that the object actually holds a memory address where the values are stored. Now, because an array is a reference, you cannot assign another array to it using the equals operator, nor can you compare two arrays using the double equal operator. Additionally, when you pass an array, that is, pass its name to a method, the receiving method gets a copy of the array's actual memory address. This means that the receiving method has access to and the ability to alter the original values in the array elements in the calling method. For a method to receive an array reference through a method call, the method's parameter list must specify an array parameter. Now, let's look at the structure of a method receiving an array reference as parameter. So, after writing our method header, in the parentheses, we type the data type, a square bracket, and then the name of the array. Now, the bracket in the method header is used to show that the parameter is an array of the data type, that is a reference, and not just a simple data type. Let's look at an example. So, suppose we want to display the values of an array and then display the values when they are modified by a method. So, let's declare our array. So, int square bracket some array equals our curly brace, then 1, 5, 8, 9, 12, 3, then close it and then semicolon. Now let's display a message like the values of the original array are. We will use the enhanced for loop to display our array. So for int value colon some array, in the body type system.out.print our quotation marks and then a space and then plus value. Now let's create our method to modify the array. So outside of main, type public static void modify array and parentheses, and then in between the parentheses we type int square bracket array. In the body of the for loop, let's modify the elements of the array by multiplying each element by 3. So using a for loop, we type for int count equals 0 semicolon count less than array dot length semicolon and then plus plus count. In the body of the for loop, type array square bracket count multiplied and equal to 3 semicolon. Now let's call our method in main and then pass the array as an argument. Note, to pass an array argument to a method, we specify the name of the array without any brackets. And because every array object knows its own length, when we pass an array object's reference into a method, we need not pass the array length as an additional argument. So in main, we type modify array and then the argument some array Now let's display the values of the array after it has been modified. So let's give an output statement. The values of the array after being modified are. Now let's copy our enhanced for loop and then paste it here. Now let's put this here and then we run the program. And in the output window, here are the original values and then the values after it has been modified. We can also create a method to modify any elements of the array. So let's create an overloaded method and perform this task. So now here is our overloaded method. We pass the parameter single element, and then in the method we add 5 to single element, and then we print it out, the value of element after modifying, and then single element. So let's call it in main, and let's modify element 4, which is of index 3. So our method call modify array, and then this time, because we are modifying a single array element, after the array name we bring the square bracket together with the index of the array. So modify array and then some array square bracket 3. Now run the program. In our output window, we can see element 4 was previously 27, and after modifying we get 32. Returning an array from a method. A method can return an array reference, and when it does, you include a square bracket with the return type in the method header. So let's try an example. Let's create another method called price array. So public static double square bracket price array, and then an empty parenthesis. In the body of the method, let's declare an array of type double. So double square bracket price, then equal to, and our curly braces, and then the following values: 4.3, 5, 2.6, 8.1, 10.4. Those are curly braces and then the semicolon. Now, to return an array to its calling method, when you type the return type, you only need the name of the array without the square brackets. So return price. Now let's call it in main. In main, let's assign it to another variable. So double square bracket another array equals price array. Now let's display a message. Array elements from price array are. Then let's copy our enhanced for loop. Then we paste it here. And then we change our int to double. And now run the program. In the output, we get the array elements from price array are, and we get our values. So guys, this is how to pass an array to a method and then return value and an array from method. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to this channel if you love this video for more videos from this channel. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.